Right now, thousands of Central Texas kids are getting ready to go back to school this morning, while University of Texas students gearing up for their first day on campus in just a few days from now. But it's all coming at a time when COVID-19 is surging in our area. Joining us now to talk more about that and the pressing issues in our community, of course, is Austin Mayor Steve Adler. Mayor Adler, thank you for joining us. And we're about, 1 week into, I guess, AISD's school year. Every parent was concerned coming in. I know I was worried about my kids. What are you seeing and hearing out of AISD 1 weekend?
Well, what we're hearing is that the school board decided that it was important for children to be able to attend classes where we're as safe as possible. That means masking. And we support the local decisions, support our local school districts that are making these hard choices. What we know is that this is a virus that is going after people that are unvaccinated at much higher rates than vaccinated. And if you want to have the safest environment, then you mask, you test, and you get vaccinated.
Thousands of UT students, of course, back in Austin right now, ahead of their first day, which is on Wednesday. UT is following the governor's mandate and not requiring masks, I'm told. But is the city working with the university in other ways to kind of stop that spread, and if so, how?
We are working with the university. There are regular calls several times a week with all the major players in the region. I know the University of Texas is doing a much higher rate of testing, surveillance testing, than we have in the community generally, and that's something that really helps. So yes, we are working with each other. I know that they're encouraging masking as this question of mandate masking works its way through the courts.
Big topic right now, big question is the new police chief. There are 3 finalists remaining. What do you think the city needs in a new chief?
Well, I think that the chief that we have in Austin needs to be someone that champions the community's effort to really take a look at public safety and make sure that we're doing everything we possibly can. A new chief's got to come into a city that is already now, as the current chief said this weekend, one of the 5 safest big cities in the country. And we need to not only maintain that, but we need to improve on that. And what's happening right now with increases in certain crime areas in cities all over the country is something that all cities need to be looking at. We do. So we need a chief that's going to be taking a look at that as well. But I'm encouraged by the work that's been done by our police force, especially with the academy, to make sure that we are doing everything we can to keep Austin one of the safest big cities in the country.
Any idea of a timeline as far as when a new chief will be announced?
Well, this is a decision under our form of government that the city manager makes, and he's told the council as well as the community that he intends to have that decision made by the end of September.
All right, about a month to go at the most. One of the things the new police chief's going to have to handle, of course, is the homeless crisis. City Council recently approving a possible purchase of the Candlewood Suites across from Lakeline Mall. Williamson County then asking the attorney to file a lawsuit against the city. So when that happens, what is the city's response going to be? What are you preparing for?
Well, you know, in our community, we want to get people out of tents, and we want to get them into better, safer places for them to be. We want to get them the services, the mental health intervention and substance use, job training that will keep them off the streets. Part of that is housing to go with those services, and that's what that hotel conversion is going to be. You know, we take hundreds of people off the streets, and they're in apartment buildings and hotels all over the city, and it works really well. But I recognize that these are all hard choices, and I understand when neighborhoods raise concerns, and it's up to the city in implementing these apartment conversions to be able to convert them as we have into places that work well with neighborhoods, and that's what we need to be doing up there.